Hi everybody, my name is Brandon Odell, and I thought I'd make sort of a follow-up video to my last one about my journey with acne, and there's a lot that sort of went into that journey and a lot that went into healing it and making it better, and a big part of that is fixing my diet and healing my digestion. And like I said in that video, I'm going to be making a separate video to talk about that because it's just really complicated and there are a lot of nuances and ins and outs. But that was a really big part, probably the biggest part of me getting my acne under control. But I did think that it might be helpful for me to talk about some of the products that I used throughout. I was trying every recommendation that I could find online, and through trial and error and through a lot of time spent and money spent on different products, I finally arrived at a pretty simple routine that has helped my skin a lot. As I move forward and deal with the scars that the acne left behind, I thought it might be helpful to talk about, what continues to help me now with my skin and to keep it clear. I hope to make more videos in the future. I hope to sort of share things that have helped me in the hopes of helping other people. I do have a day job, so making videos is not full-time for me, but hopefully here and there I can find the time to record some stuff that I think might be helpful. So the first thing is a cleanser, and for me it's really important for me to cleanse in the morning and at night. I've tried the thing where you don't cleanse during the day or in the morning, and it always is fine. It doesn't make me break out really bad, but I will notice that I'll be overly oily. My skin just doesn't really feel clean during the day. I don't think my skin really likes it, and sometimes I'll develop sort of like small breakouts if I do that. So I do cleanse in the morning and at night, and what I use for that is tried and true. Hopefully you can see that. Super simple, the Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser. Really simple. I've tried a lot of different cleansers. I've tried a bunch of ones that are sulfate free, that still foam. I've tried the different CeraVe cleansers, and they just don't really work for me. They do tend to make me break out. This one is really soft and it doesn't foam. It's almost like a lotion, and I really like it. It works for my skin. It's gentle enough that I can use it in the morning and at night. And if I am in a situation where I've used a lot of sunscreen and I need to double cleanse or something like that, I just use this twice, once on dry skin, and then I add water and do it again. And that has seemed to help my skin a lot, so that's what I use for a cleanser. So after that, what I will do is use this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. I think it's relatively new. But I've used a lot of it. As you can see, I use this in the morning and at night, and if you use this in the morning, you have to make sure to use a sunscreen, which I do every day. This has been a lifesaver for me if I am breaking out. This sort of stops the breakouts in their tracks, and it makes my skin super tight and super smooth. It has helped a lot with dark spots because it's PHA and BHA, so it exfoliates and helps to lighten some of those dark spots. Even if I do notice a breakout coming on, this helps to minimize it like nothing else I've ever used before. I've been using it for about maybe a month and a half now, and it's helped a lot with my dark spots and scars. So I really like that. After I use the toner, what I will do is go in with the Glow Recipe. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure. I'll put a picture in if it didn't focus on it. But it's the Glow Recipe Pineapple Seed Bright Serum. This is a vitamin C serum. I've used other vitamin C serums and they're okay. I've never noticed a really big difference with them, and some of them, like the one from Ulla Henriksen, makes my skin really, really dry. This one doesn't make my skin really dry, and it is really powerful, which I really like. For any of the products that I use, even if they irritate my skin a little bit, I always give my skin like 2 weeks to adjust because I want something that is going to work. So if it's really powerful, even sometimes a little bit too much, I really like that because I know it's working, and then my skin just adjusts to it. I only use this one in the morning, and I always follow up with sunscreen because it does make your skin sensitive to sun. The only thing about it is that it has little bits of, I guess, pineapple in there, which is not great, but they always dissolve, and it hasn't been a problem for me. I don't mind the smell. I think a lot of other people might not like that, but haven't had an issue with it. I think it smells really nice, actually. Maybe they changed the fragrance. Oh, that's the other thing about this and the toner. They have fragrance in them, but I don't have any sensitivity to those fragrances, and I think that they're pretty low on the ingredient list, so they haven't bothered me. Like I said, this period of time right now for me has been about really nourishing my skin and alleviating a lot of these dark spots and scars that I was left with after the acne that I dealt with. So a lot of the products that I use focus on that. So after that, what I will do is go in with my moisturizer, and for moisturizer I use the Cerave Baby. I don't know if it's working, I don't know if it's focusing, but it's the Cerave Baby Moisturizing Lotion, and I've tried all of the Cerave products because people always rave about the moisturizers, but invariably they always make me break out. Even the Cerave PM, the Cerave Moisturizing Cream, the Cerave... I haven't tried the Cerave Moisturizing Lotion because I just sort of got fed up. But the Cerave Baby seems to work for me. Part of me thinks that it's because the niacinamide is a little bit lower on the ingredient list. I'm not really positive, but it's really, really mattifying, so it's actually sometimes a little bit too drying for me, so I have to be careful, like if I use it around my eyes. But overall, this has been really great. It's really gentle, and I have to be really careful with moisturizers. If they're too heavy, they make me break out. If they have an ingredient, like I said with the niacinamide, if the ingredient is just not sitting well with my skin, it makes me break out. So I have to keep it really, really simple. This one has been great and it's relatively inexpensive, so I think I'm going to stick to this one for a long time. So after I do moisturizer, I'll go in with my sunscreen during the day. I'm using the Sun Bum one right now. It's the Sun Bum Face 50. The addition of sunscreen into my routine has been really helpful, again, with the dark spots. I don't want any of those dark spots or scars to get worse in the sun with the UVA and UVB rays, so I always incorporate a sunscreen during the day no matter what. And this is just the one I'm using right now. I really like it because it's cruelty-free and it's vegan and it's reef safe, so I try to make sure that my sunscreen has those components. And this one's been really great. It's a little bit greasy, but I don't mind so much because I know it's protecting me and I just don't really care. So this is the one that I've been using right now, but I sort of alternate with different ones. This is just my sunscreen of the moment. But it is really important for me to protect my skin because I do have those scars. Something that I'll do in addition to those steps a couple times a week will be this, the Ordinary peeling solution. It's the AHA and BHA peeling solution. I only use this a couple times a week, if that. It kind of burns, which again, I kind of like because I know that it's working. But you just leave it on for 10 minutes and then you wash it off, and the AHAs and BHAs just act like exfoliants to help with those dark marks and scars that I do experience post-acne. So that's it. That's really all I use. I try to keep it to, like, aside from cleansers and moisturizers, I try to keep it to just 1 or 2 products aside from those, because the simpler the better for my skin. The more I overload products, the more likely I am to break out. So I do keep it really simple, and I don't really branch out that much ever since I did experience my acne. It helps. It's a slow and steady journey to getting rid of these scars and keeping my skin maintained and sort of breakout free. But I find the simpler the better to keep things under control. So I hope this was helpful. Just a quick video to share some of the things that I've been using that have helped my acne. I know that I was scouring the internet for different videos on seeing what people use to help their acne, and I think it does seem to be different for everyone. Like I said, so many people love the Cerave Moisturizing Cream, and it makes me break out like crazy. It just clogs my pores in a really bad way. So you have to find what works for you. Just be patient with it and try different things. It doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Some of the stuff I have here is a little bit pricey, but it doesn't have to be pricey. Like I said, I think the simpler the better. I had to sort of cut out everything at one point and start from scratch to see what was making me break out and making my skin worse, and start over. And this is what I found that works for me. So I hope you enjoy, and try it out. Let me know what you think of these products. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in a video soon.